Hello, everyone, and welcome to OCP Gaming. My name is Jeremy Nichols, and of course, I'm your host. And today, we've got some Pac-Man on the NES, playing on the NES Mini with a Wii Pro controller. And I figured it's Pac-Man's birthday. We might as well play a little Pac-Man. We have played it on the Atari 2600, so this is not the arcade edition, but you know, it's not bad. I like Pac-Man in general. I have a lot of Pac-Man stuff, actually. I've got a barcade, I've got plug and plays, I've got water bottles, I got a Pac-Man shirt. I've even got a Pac-Man tattoo, in all honesty. I guess I could have busted out the arcade stick I have, but I'm not necessarily trying to rack up some massive high score, but I don't know. I just felt like playing some Pac-Man. It's his birthday. I think he's 45 or 46 or something like that today. He's pretty old. I'm slightly older than Pac-Man is. Make quick work of this first maze. See if we can get the strawberry in this one. I don't know the patterns for the ghosts. I know that there are patterns you can memorize. I don't know that they're necessarily different on the NES. But I can't for the life of me memorize them. And I know that you can tell which way they're running by the look in their eyes, right? But that's paying more attention than I can even try to. Like, I'm just not that fast. But I do have the strategies that I use to try to rack up a score, and you know, I follow a similar pattern with every maze running until it gets to be so fast that, you know, you have to switch things up. Always take advantage of the tunnels, because the ghosts run slower down the tunnels. Always try to clear out above the ghost house before, you know, you move on and run out of power pellets. Use the corners for a break to save your thumb, and also just to assess your situation here. There we go. So we lost the guy, but I think we're about to get a 1-up here. Haha. Super Pac-Man. So I generally go down and I clear out this bottom row completely from the start. And sometimes that blue ghost will follow you, and then see there he turned around. But then I just try to make it to where, if I do grab a power pellet, I try to make sure that there's ghosts around me that I can eat to take advantage of it, you know, just for extra points. And then I try to clear out the corners one by one. Oh, that was a close one. See how they slow down? I try to get the corners clear. I try to get the top of the ghost maze, house, whatever you want to call it, cleared. Well, I was going to grab that peach, but I don't think I'm going to get it this time. We got it. Oh, watch. I was hoping I could slip past him, but didn't quite work. The red one is the one that you have to worry about. He's the one that will... He's the smartest ghost out of all of them. He'll pursue you. I can't remember which one will actually run from you. And then there's one that will only come after you if it sees you. So if it doesn't see you, you're fine. Like, it'll run right past you, but if his eyes aren't looking at you, he won't see you. Moving a little faster now. You see the ghosts are moving faster. Pac-Man's moving a little faster. It's not like he's in molasses anymore. Oh, shoot. Grab that. That is a peach, right? Or is that an apple? Is that supposed to be an apple or a peach? That was nice. That was good stuff. So just stop for a second, breathe. You got the top of the ghost house cleared. I like taking the red guy out because, like I said, he's a pain in the ass, so get rid of him, make him reset, you know, buy yourself some time. It's easier to deal with the other ones than it is to deal with the red one. When you get to the point where the power pellets don't last that long, you really have to maximize when to grab them, because you don't want to grab them when no one's around you, because then you don't get to use them at all. But 18,960. Not bad. Not bad. Let's play another game. It's been a minute since I played the NES version. I play the arcade version more than the NES version. I probably play the Atari 2600 a little more than the NES version. So if you've watched my video on that, I appreciate the challenge and the differences of it. Like, I know a lot of people hate it, but I don't. Which, anytime it comes up on Reddit and I mention, yeah, actually, I like the Atari 2600 version, people, like, can't believe it. Like, baffled by that. And then when I tell them why, they're like, okay, that's fair. Come on, Reddy. I'll eat you too, buddy. That was a good first maze right there. See if we can get through maze 2 without dying. I'd like to beat that high score. And I swear I pressed down. He's just like, nope, we're not listening to you today. There is something to be said there. There's not a lot of arcade games that I'm like, you really should play with an arcade stick, but Pac-Man is probably one of them. That it just, I think you get, it's not just the arcade feel, but there is an accuracy in it, you know. I wouldn't say it necessarily makes the game easier, but it definitely improves the control and your maneuverability. Pretty good here. With the exception of losing that one guy. This wasn't too bad. There we go. Super Pac-Man. Super Pac-Man. Like I said, it's Pac-Man's birthday. I guess I'll play some more Pac-Man today, too. I'll have to bust out my barcade. Sometimes you just get a hankering for some Pac-Man. That's a good triple right there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. grab these. Go down and grab this real quick. There we are. I call it a peach, but it probably is an apple. Not like the NES couldn't make apples. I mean, look at Bomb Jack or Mighty Bomb Jack. That thing was full of apples. We might beat our high score. There we go. Now we're moving faster. It feels good to finally move faster after so long being stuck in the mud. Feeling like you can't run very fast or can't maneuver very good. Ho ho ho, snap. Might play some Pac-Man Championship Edition today. That's one of my favorite variations of Pac-Man. Ah, they trapped me. About to say, hit me in a tight spot there. I got cocky and went after the red one when I shouldn't have, because I was out of power pellets on this side of the room. So they were able to trap me in there. There we go. I think we might beat our high score. We got a good chance here. Pac-Man Championship Edition was the first Xbox 360 game that why'd I do that? That I ever played. Maybe we won't beat the high score because I'm playing like shit now, but I bought the Xbox and I bought Grand Theft Auto and Xbox Live. Grand Theft Auto 4 and Xbox Live. And when I set it up, I had always known about Pac-Man Championship. Shit. We didn't beat our high score either. 400 points off. Damn. But I set up the Xbox and I was like, I'll buy Pac-Man Championship Edition first. And it was the first one I played, so it was pretty neat. Alright, make sure you check out ocpgaming.podbean.com for the OCP Gaming podcast, and use the code OCP Gaming on the Dubby Energy. Link is in the description below. I almost said that wrong, but save 10% off with OCP Gaming. And I wouldn't tell you to buy it if I didn't use it myself. It's very good. It's delicious. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. That's it. Alright, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Happy birthday, Pac-Man.